Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm here basically to share my story. As many of you know, you're probably coming from my Facebook page. So you know me either through high school or college or work or any other way. You might be family. But I'm basically going to change my channel around. It used to be a beauty channel and I basically put that aside, and I'm basically taking a turn for a different subject, and that is my journey with trying to conceive and my fertility issues, problems, or successes. So I just experienced my second miscarriage yesterday, and a lot of you know that. And with my first miscarriage, which happened a year ago, I kept things quiet and I didn't really talk about it for probably 4 or 5 months after it happened is when the father and I decided to go ahead and publicly announce what had happened and what we'd been going through. So this time around, with the wonderful man that I'm with now, we were going to keep everything private just for the safety of the pregnancy. And before I found out I was pregnant, I actually wanted to kind of start vlogging and talking about just our daily life things. We may not be super exciting people who do fun things a lot, but you know, we have things to say. So I was thinking of doing vlogging before I found out I was pregnant, and then I found out I was pregnant and I put it on the back burner because I needed to focus on what was happening right now, and because we were going to keep it private, didn't decide to pick up the camera. So now that I have sadly lost that pregnancy, I all of a sudden have a fire in my belly, and I just think that these are the kind of things that people don't talk about. And I think that needs to change, and I think it would benefit so many couples and so many women who struggle with these same issues. Since the first miscarriage of my daughter, a lot of people came to me privately, and I'll never tell, their names or anything, but surprisingly, I had a lot of friends and a lot of old colleagues that came to me who told me about their experiences and shared their stories with me, and I had a handful of them tell me that they never even told their mom and dad or anybody. So that made me feel so good inside to know that people were sharing those stories and those private, intimate moments with me, to help me get through the same thing that they went through. So I think miscarriage is such a taboo subject and topic that we just don't really talk about. And I read an article yesterday that was talking about how, a lot of people, whether they're your friends or, your higher up managers and people at work, a lot of people kind of just assume that the parents just grieve privately and they carry on with their lives, and that's not what it should be. I personally feel, we grieve our pets dying, we grieve our parents, our grandparents, our friends, sadly, who pass away way before their time, and a lot of people don't bring up the topic that a child who is still in the womb is also a person that people experience the loss of. So this may be very raw for you guys. This may be something that you are not going to be able to handle. But I just think that it's my turn to share my story with the world and let them know, this happens and you're not alone. And if it's happened to you, and it happened to you a month ago, it's happened to you multiple times, if it happened to you 20 years ago and you're older and you haven't been able to have kids, I want you to know, you're not alone. And this is something that so many families and couples and women deal with all the time. So I am here. No question is too raw for me. I will respond to as many questions as I get, and I'm just going to be honest. So if you want to know the gritty details, I'll let you know the gritty details. If you just want to be here to support me or comment, and just watch and just listen, that's fine too. Don't feel like you have to contribute to a conversation or anything. You don't. And you don't even have to tell me if you watch this. That's fine. But so that's kind of where it's going to go. My garb today is a sport bra, which some people may think is a little showy, but you know what? It's raw. Even though I don't have a baby in me anymore, this is still something many pregnant women wear, and I still need it right now. So that's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the realness that's going to be this vlog. So I just want to thank you guys for being here and for coming along in my journey. And let me know if you have any questions or if you want to talk about anything. That'd be awesome. So stay tuned for more information about my story and about my life and about what's going on and what our next steps are after this loss. But I'm very positive, as you can see, and I'm hoping that if this can help at least one person cope or deal or get ready for something that's about to happen to them, that's all I ask, is that, if it helps one person, then I've done my job. But I'll see you guys later. I may film something right after this. I'm not sure. Basically, I'm going to film when I feel like talking. So send me your questions. I'll answer them and I'll share my story. Thanks guys for being here. See you later.